This is Carlos Montero from the field. Thank you for being with us. I have information about the national team of Argentina. People were worried about Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi offered this afternoon, a few hours ago, a press conference, and he said that he's in a good shape, and he really appreciates that everybody seems to love him, and he's very thankful all that situation. But right now, the one who's playing is just finished the first half is Senegal. Senegal is playing against a team, Netherlands, who finished in the third place in the last World Cup. So far, they are going 0-0. Senegal is one of the teams from Africa who has a lot of expectation to advance to the next round. But let's go to see a story of the African teams in the World Cup.
Cameroon, Morocco, Senegal, Tunisia, and Ghana will represent Africa at the World Cup in Qatar. For a continent comprising 54 member nations, it gets only 5 slots. By comparison, Europe, with 55 eligible nations, gets 13. Qatar is a great opportunity for African teams to fix what happened in Russia when no team advanced to the second round. The challenge facing Africa's representative has never been tougher. No African nation has ever advanced beyond the quarterfinals of the World Cup. 13 African nations have participated in the FIFA World Cup, despite that 5 World Cup winners were born in Africa, and there are also 2 Golden Shoe winners. Its 5 countries out of 32 participants record at 16% of the participants, and according to the global population, Africa has 1,300 million inhabitants out of 7 billion of the planet, for 19% of the world's population, reason why representatives of the continent's football association are seeking to have 10 slots in the 2022 World Cup that will expand the total of participants with 48 members.
And we want to go back now to the Doha, the capital, where people are celebrating, they are walking, having a good time. And Charlie Montero has the chance to be there and get all those vision they have, all those fans who came here to Qatar from all over the world.
Here we are outside of the Al Bayt Stadium, where Ecuador just beat Qatar for 2-0 with 2 goals from Edner Valencia. Here we are with
Maria Jose.
Maria Jose and La Hinchada de Ecuador. Maria.
¡Sí se pudo! 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 ¡Sí se pudo!
Well, it's a lot of excitement here, but I want to know, do you guys expect this result?
Yes, absolutely. We knew that Ecuador was going to win, and 2-0 is an amazing match.
And what do you guys think about Gustavo Alfaro?
What, sorry?
What do you think about Alfaro, the coach?
Yeah, he's a great coach. He's going to lead us to win the group that we are in tonight.
And in the future, how will Ecuador do? Will you place first in the group?
Sorry?
How will
First in the group.
Yes, hopefully first, hopefully first, and not second, but we're going to win the groups.
And in the World Cup, how far will you guys go?
Hopefully fourth. Yeah, quarters.
At least quarterfinals. At least quarterfinals.
Vamos, ecuatorianos, esta noche tenemos que ganar.
Here we are outside the Al Bayt Stadium, where Ecuador just beat Qatar 2-0. But the party's not over. Here in the World Cup, we keep dancing. And here we are with a fan from Qatar. What do you think about the game today? Did you see? Could you watch the game?
Yeah, of course, I watched the game, but unfortunately, I don't know what to say. We were preparing our team for 12 years, and the result was, I don't know what to say, man.
the game today?
It was great. I definitely think they took it easy in the second half, but that's good because we got Netherlands coming up, and that's a very important game for the next group stage.
How far do you think Ecuador can make it in this World Cup?
I definitely think we can get it to the next group. I definitely think we can do it.
Where are you from?
Originally, I'm from Sudan, but I came from USA just for the Mondial.
And this is your first World Cup?
Yes, yeah.
And how are you liking Qatar so far and the whole atmosphere?
Everything is amazing, you know? Everything, organized, everything, yeah. Good job, Qatar, good job.
Do you have any kind of thought that you thought would be different? I heard that you couldn't wear shorts when you come to Qatar, and you see people in shorts wearing whatever they want to. It's definitely not as strict as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, they are, you know, they are open-minded. So, and in the same time, they still conservative, you know, mixed together. So that's why the word like this type of, organized. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Very
You're
nice,
welcome.
thank you. Okay, that's all for this party. Move back to you, Carlos. Thank you.
A few seconds ago, just started the second half of Senegal, Netherlands. Senegal's been playing really good football, but it's the first national team from Africa who is playing here in Qatar 2022. We are talking about Africa. Let's talk about Diego Armando Maradona. He's going to be always here with us in this coverage. Diego, he had a great relationship with the African continent and with their football. Let's see his story with the African continent.
Diego's first contact with African football was at the 1979 Youth World Cup when on his way to the title, Argentina overwhelmed Algeria 5-0. And he set foot on African soil for the first time when Boca Juniors traveled to the Ivory Coast for friendly matches in 1981. From then on, a story that would have scenes of hate and love began. Maradona had very strong memories of his confrontations with Cameroon in 1990 and Nigeria in 1994.
If I play against Cameroon and I know they are going to hit them with my knee and they are going to leave it to me, I'm not going to get on the top of them. If they hit them with my knee and I must look for it 20 meters away, that's where I play.
That Italy 19 debut ended in defeat for the blue and white team. 4 years later, the Nigerians bowed the Argentina in what Diego unknowingly played his last match with the national team. With so much technical richness, why isn't African soccer reaping success? That was the question Diego asked himself after the first round at Russia 2018.
I think that after the 94 World Cup, African football suffered neglect by FIFA. And I have to say this because when they had the team of Finidi, Okocha, and with financial support from FIFA, they were rising. But when FIFA put its hand in the can, this was cut and African soccer fell again.
Here's the key: the same Europe that repels African immigrants is consolidating its soccer, with the stars arriving from the south.
Logically, Africa suffers, the hunger suffers, and the players go out to play in Europe. Mbappé, father from Cameroon and mother from Algeria. Pogba, parents from Guinea. Matuidi, parents from Angola. Umtiti, born in Cameroon directly, he was choreographed. Kanté, parents from Mali.
Before going to a short break, I want to thank a lot of stations from the Caribbean who are taking from the field. We really appreciate Anguilla, Antigua, Bahamas, Barbados, Belice, Dominica, Granada, Jamaica, St. Kitts, St. Lucia, Trinidad. Thank you very much for taking the signals from the field. Let's do a short break. Remember, you can participate in social media. We want to know your prediction. We want to know if you participate with the trivia of the day. We'll be back in a second.
Senegal.